VARAZDAT is a veteran from Armenia's recent war with Azerbaijan. He is adjusting to his new life, a life without arms. VARAZDAT lost his arms rescuing his own brother, who'd been wounded in the leg. It's almost too much for their mother, Liana, to remember that day. VARAZDAT was with his brother in the ambulance when the shell struck.
Despite his pain, my brother came to help me. The medic and driver were also wounded. The interior was on fire. The mattresses were burning, but we drove on while my brother tried to put out the fire.
Officially, 9,094 Armenian soldiers were wounded in the 6-week war over Nagorno-Karabakh. Dr. POGHOSYAN treats some of the most seriously injured at this rehabilitation center in central Yerevan.
You never get used to all of this. It's very difficult to see these young soldiers, and many of them are helpless. As a doctor, it's terribly difficult for me to tell some of them that they will never walk again. That burden is on me.
Physiotherapy and dry needling is helping Haik Stepanyan with the pain in his stumps. He tells me the prospect of returning to sport keeps him motivated.
Haik is one of 300 patients at this center receiving therapy that wouldn't be possible without the support of charitable funding, because the state here is simply not in a position to cope with the sheer scale of the problem.
It looks a little bit too short.
The centre will soon have a prosthetics workshop paid for by a Dutch Armenian charity.
There are a lot of amputated people. They are waiting for prosthesis in a short time. That's a big challenge, but I think it's a big plus that they are generally healthy and they are very motivated to work with prosthesis.
Armenian taxpayers also make mandatory payments into a soldier's insurance fund. But VARAZDAT needs advanced prosthetics costing tens of thousands of euros, the kind that would enable him to hold his own cup of coffee again.
They've told us this kind of prosthesis is beyond our reach.
Maybe this is a huge amount of money, and people like us can't afford these types of artificial limbs. But what does that say about us? If we can't afford it, who can? If the homeland was worth sacrificing my arms for, why should new ones be beyond my reach?
VARAZDAT hasn't wasted time since his injuries. He got engaged to his girlfriend. There's still hope that he will live an independent life again. Forestier-Walker, Al Jazeera, Yerevan.